Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Hope I find you well. Not sure what is going on with the YouTube streaming. YouTube just doesn't want to take my stream, but if you are interested, I am on Twitch as well, so the stream looks a little bit better over there, I think, and a few more things you can do over there. I'm working on getting Twitch going again. In any case, here we are in our World Tour Flight 286. We're at Bangkok, Thailand. And we're flying up to Dhaka, Bangladesh in the Boeing 738 from PMDG. We're in Bangladesh Biman colors, flight 389. And let's get things started. Alright, performance is going to take a hit because we got a very complicated airport here and also a lot of planes parked, so just bear with that. Where's my paperwork? Alright, I was going to use FS to crew, but some PMDG file isn't activated or whatever, so I guess I'm not going to do that. We'll do it the old school way. Alright, flight deck safety inspection. Battery is on and guarded. Electric hydraulic pumps are off. Landing gear is, oh my goodness, terrible. 3 down. Let's see, ground power on.
Ground to cockpit. Go ahead. Hi, Captain. Microphone check, please. Loud and clear. Okay, Captain. Radio check complete. We'll contact you once the ground vehicles arrive and we're ready to start loading. Roger. Hello.
Hi, Captain. How are you?
Hi there. I'm okay today, thanks. Ground to cockpit.
Great. We're just getting ready for departure. Once we've opened the door, we'll speak to the terminal staff and find out how long they think it'll be until boarding starts.
Okay, no problem. Feel free to open the doors whenever you're ready. Go ahead.
No problem.
Hi, Captain. Just a quick update to let you know that we've started loading. We'll send the final load sheet up once we're ready. Roger.
Alright, we'll start the APU to get some air for the passengers once they start coming on. Did the cargo fire system, manual gear extension door is closed, emergency equipment, circuit breakers, cockpit voice recorder up here. Mock airspeed warning test. Stall warning test. Number 2 always takes a while. All this looks good. EC is on and covered. Don't need the dome light today. Crew oxygen looks good. Start aligning the IRS.
Hello.
Hello, Captain. Okay, I've spoken to security, and I'm told they'll be ready to send the passengers down to us in a few minutes.
Thanks a lot.
No problem at all.
Let's look for that crash axe as well. Man, it is. Frame rates are really biting here. Where's my crash axe? Do I have a crash axe in here? Oh, there it is. jump seat really gets in the way, doesn't it?
Hello.
Hi, Captain. We're ready to start boarding. Are we okay to begin?
Yes, start boarding whenever you like.
Great. I'll let the rest of the crew know and we'll get started as soon as the passengers start arriving. It could be a few minutes yet, though.
Alright, let's start fueling the plane.
Prepare to start boarding.
Ground to cockpit. Go ahead.
MC.
Hi there. We're now refueling the aircraft and we'll let you know once it's completed.
Going Victor
Roger.
Tango Bravo Sierra. And got our route, going Victor Golf Hotel Sierra. Now for some reason my overlay does not recognize this airport, so we actually have it at 907 nautical miles on the overlay there, the distance to go, the ET. It's all going to be going to our alternate, which is just slightly further, but it'll give us an estimate. That's why it won't look, when we get to Dhaka, it will be kind of off, but for some reason the database doesn't have Dhaka, which is kind of weird to me because it is the major airport in the area. So again, a little strange. Hey, falling YT.
Dennis filed, squawk 6571. Cleared to Baon via B738 Hotel, departure runway 01 left, initial climb 6000, Dennis filed, squawk 6571, Shenzhen Air 9008. Shenzhen Air 9008, way back correct, when ready, contact Suvarnabhumi ground, 121.95. 121.95, Shenzhen Air 9008.
Suvarnabhumi clearance, Bangladesh 389 gate, Bravo 3, request clearance to Hazrat Shahjalal with information Papa.
Bangladesh 389 cleared to Hazrat Shahjalal via Number 3 Hotel, departure, runway 01 left, initial climb, flight level 150, then as filed, squawk 6601.
Cleared to Hazrat Shahjalal via Number 3 Hotel, departure, runway 01 left, initial climb, flight level 150, then as filed, squawk 6601, Bangladesh 389.
Bangladesh 389, way back correct, when ready, contact Suvarnabhumi ground, 121.95.
121.95, Bangladesh 389.
Suvarnabhumi clearance, TAR 315, heavy, gate, Alpha 3, request clearance to Victor India Delta Papa, with information Papa. TAR 315, heavy, cleared to Indira Gandhi via Number 3 Hotel, departure, runway 01 left, initial climb, flight level 150, then as filed, squawk 6575. Cleared to Indira Gandhi via Number 3 Hotel, departure, runway 01 left, initial climb, flight level 150, then as filed, squawk 6575, TAR 315, heavy. TAR 315, heavy, way back correct, when ready, contact Suvarnabhumi ground, 121.95. 121.95, TAR 315, heavy. Suvarnabhumi clearance, Shenzhen Air 9008, gate, Delta 1, request clearance to Baon, with information Papa. Shenzhen Air 9008, cleared to Boeing via Dose 3 Hotel, departure, runway 01 left, initial climb 6000, then as filed, squawk 6571. Cleared to Baon via Dose 3 Hotel, departure, runway 01 left, initial climb 6000, then as filed, squawk 6571, Shenzhen Air 9008. Shenzhen Air 9008, way back correct, when ready, contact Suvarnabhumi ground, 121.95. 121.95, Shenzhen Air 9008.
Ground to cockpit. Go ahead. Hi, Captain. Just to let you know that the aircraft is now fueled as requested. Roger.
Suvarnabhumi clearance, coming at 8370, gate, Delta 8, request clearance to Changshui with information Papa. Coming 8370, clear to Zulu Papa, by Node 3 Hotel, departure, runway 01 left, initial climb, flight level 150, then as
Ground
filed,
cockpit.
squawk, 6553.
Go ahead.
Cleared to Changshui via Node 3 Hotel, departure, runway 01
Hi there,
left,
just to let
initial
you know
climb,
that
flight
we
level
started the
150, then as
We'll let
filed,
you know as soon
squawk,
as it's completed.
6553, coming at
Roger.
8370.
Ground to cockpit. Go ahead.
Coming 8370, way back correct, when
Hi,
ready,
Captain.
contact
Just to let you know that the
Suvarnabhumi
aircraft is
ground,
now fueled to
121.95.
Roger.
121.95, coming at 8370.
Alright, we got the box programmed. We're gonna have that trim. Go.
Suvarnabhumi clearance, coming at 8370, gate, Delta 8, request clearance to Changshui with information
Calculator
Papa.
away, that help. Alright, we got
clear to
the
Changshui via Node 3 Hotel, departure, runway
computer
01
set.
left, initial climb, flight level 150, then as filed, squawk, 6605.
pressurization panel.
Cleared to Changshui via Node 3
36,000.
Hotel, departure, runway
And our
01
landing
left,
altitude of
initial
50.
climb, flight level 150, then as filed, squawk, 6605, coming at 8370. Coming 8370, way back correct, when ready, contact Suvarnabhumi ground, 121.95. 121.95, coming at 8370.
This is a Mhz RAM service. Thank you for observing this policy.
Get that APU going for everyone. Alright, glare shield, we have it set as desired. Checking everything.
Suvarnabhumi clearance, Scooter 697, heavy, gate, Charlie 2, request clearance to Changi with information Papa.
Scooter 617, heavy, cleared to Changi via Rago 3 Hotel, departure, runway 01 left, initial climb 6000, then as filed, squawk, 6611.
Cleared to Changi via Romeo Echo Golf Oscar 3 Hotel, departure, runway 01 left, initial climb 6000, then as filed, squawk, 6611, Scooter 617, heavy.
Scooter 617, heavy, way back correct, when ready, contact Suvarnabhumi ground, 121.95.
121.95,
Light control panel, all switches
Scooter
covered, the
617,
audio
heavy.
on, navigation normal, blaze auto, engine valve closed, spar valve closed. Crossfeed, valve open, crossfeed, valve closed, light goes off. Galley power and IFE pass seat on. Standby power. Standby power switch is auto and guarded. Disconnect switch is guarded. Bus transfer switch is auto and guarded.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. Just to let you know that everyone's on board.
We're still waiting on ground to send us up the load sheet.
No problem.
Cooling,
normal.
Runway 01 left.
Emergency exit lights
We'll
on
have
and
time
guarded.
to welcome you
Passenger
now.
signs on
That's
and auto.
past some of the time.
Cleared to Abu Dhabi via number 3 Hotel, departure, runway 01 left, initial climb flight level 150, then as filed, squawk, 6617, Eddie Hawk 409.
Windshield wipers, park, window heat
Little
on,
Hat
probe heat off,
409
and
heavy, way back correct,
off.
when ready, contact Suvarnabhumi
Hydraulics,
ground,
system A
121.95.
and B on,
121.95,
pump
Eddie
low
Hawk
pressure extinguished.
409, heavy.
Pressurization indicators, 0, field elevation, and climb rate 0. Exterior lights, logo on. Ignition select switch, left or right, we'll go left. And start selectors are in auto or in off. Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal. Auto. Window heat on. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments. Heading. I don't have the heading in yet. Heading 15. degrees, altimeter 1014. Parking brake set, engine start levers cut off. Checklist complete. Alright, we still got our doors open because we are still loading. Have the fuel truck here too. Starting to get to the point where I'm gonna just start exclusively streaming back on Twitch, because it seems like I can at least get the stream to look, you know, to stream well to Twitch, whereas YouTube has just not been good lately. Alright, while we're waiting here, let's do a little briefing. Alright, so here's the Suvarnabhumi International Airport. And we're at gate... what do we have? I think we're... gate Bravo 3. I can actually look right in front of me right there. At the time, even? That is. Local time, 4:10. So we're taking off. Our planned takeoff is 4:15. We're a little behind. That's really cool. Has the time and everything there. So here we are, Bravo 3. We're going to push back. So we're facing... we're pushed back. I always have to turn myself around here. We're pushed back so we have the tail to the right. We're facing left. Go out Tango 4. We'll either get Charlie or Bravo for a taxi. And then we'll expect Juliet or Kilo over to Echo. And then Echo 19 or Echo 21 for our runway 01 left. 15 degrees. We got 3,700 meters of runway. Plenty of runway, that's why we're only doing flaps 1. And once we're up in the air, got our max speed of 250 knots at or below 10,000, unless otherwise authorized. At Varus, we're at a max of 230. And then Bravo Sierra 107, between flight level 150 and 140.
Once the beacon light is switched
only
on, we'll contact you
restrictions,
to begin pushback.
that will show up on our
Roger.
in our computer as well. Okay, we should be getting close.
Hi, Captain. Okay, we've received the load sheet from ground. There's the passenger count, the crew count and the total souls count. Plus yourselves, of course.
Thanks.
Okay, looks like we're all set to go whenever you're ready.
Okay, great. You can close the doors whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'll let the crew know and we'll get closed up as soon as we can. All stations ready to close.
Okay, doors should be closed. They are. Before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. Fuel. 8,800 kilograms. Pumps on.
Suvarnabhumi clearance,
my-
Thai Asia 4108,
a little bit in the center tank, so
302,
we'll
request
put those on
clearance
as well.
at Chiang Mai, with information Quebec.
Passenger signs on. Windows locked. MCP. We have our
runway 01 left, initial
B2,
climb flight
which
level
is
150,
150.
then as filed, score 6551.
Ground to cockpit.
Clear
Go
to
ahead.
Chiang Mai via Tango Lima 3 Hotel, departure, runway
We're ready to
01
disconnect.
left, initial climb flight level
Thanks very much for your
150,
help.
then as
Head
filed,
straight ahead and
score
we'll see you again soon.
6551, Thai Asia 4108.
Right, MCP V2 150, heading 015, altitude 15,000.
Cabin crew,
Takeoff
arm the doors,
speeds
please.
B1 146, VR 146, B2 150. CDU pre-flight completed. Rudder and aileron trim free and 0. Taxi and takeoff briefing completed. Anti-collision light on. Checklist complete.
Suvarnabhumi clearance, Thai VGHS 2304, gate 304, request clearance to Phuket with information Quebec. Thai VGHS.
Suvarnabhumi ground, Bangladesh 389, gate Bravo 3, request pushback and start up.
Scooter 617, heavy, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 118.2.
118.2, Scooter 617, heavy.
Bangladesh 389, pushback and start up approved.
There's a light and listen for a track.
Pushback and start up approved. Bangladesh 389.
Your train table must be raised up.
Etihad 409, heavy, hold position.
Hold position, Etihad 409, heavy.
Suvarnabhumi ground, Thai VGHS 2304. gate
Starting engine
304,
number
request
2.
pushback and start up. Thai VGHS 2304, pushback and start up approved. Pushback and start up approved. Thai VGHS 2304. Suvarnabhumi ground, KML 803, runway vacated with Bravo 7. Suvarnabhumi ground, Thai VGHS
Remember, we have to always turn
2304,
out those
request
packs.
taxi. Thai VGHS 2304, taxi to holding point, runway 01 left, via Tango 9 Golf, Delta, Delta 11, Echo, Echo 19. Taxi to holding point,
Oil
runway
pressure
01
rising.
left, via Tango 9 Golf, Delta, Delta 11, Echo, Echo 19, Thai VGHS 2304. KML 803, taxi to gate 514, via Bravo 7, Bravo, Charlie 6, Golf, Delta. Taxi to gate 514 by Bravo 7, Bravo, Charlie 6, Golf, Delta, Kilo 803. Etihad 409 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Etihad 409 heavy.
Starter cutout. Starting engine 1.
Thai Asia 4108, continue taxi. Continue taxi, Thai Asia 4108.
ভদ্র মহিলা ও মহোদয়গণ, বিমান বাংলাদেশ এয়ারলাইন্সে ভ্রমণ
Oil pressure rising.
Etihad 409 heavy, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 118.2.
নিরাপত্তা বিষয়ক নির্দেশাবলীর প্রতি আপনাদের
118.2. Etihad 409 heavy.
সংকেত জ্বলে উঠবে, তখনই সিট বেল্টের প্লেট এবং বাকল এভাবে আটকে দিন এবং সুবিধামতো শক্ত করে বেঁধে নিন। খুলবার সময় বাকলের উপরের প্লেটটি তুললেই সিট বেল্ট খুলে যাবে। জরুরি অবস্থায় অক্সিজেনের প্রয়োজন হলে উপরের সিলিং থেকে আপনা আপনি অক্সিজেন মুখোশ নিচে নেমে আসবে। সঙ্গে সঙ্গে একটি
Hello.
মুখোশ
Hi,
টেনে নেবেন।
Captain. The cabin is
মুখোশটি
secured
নাক
for
ও
takeoff.
মুখের উপর চেপে
Starter
ধরে
cutout.
Thanks a lot.
স্বাভাবিকভাবে
I'll
নিঃশ্বাস
get the
নিন
crew seated and
এবং
secured
ইলাস্টিক
if you give us
ব্যান্ডটি
the word.
টেনে মাথার সঙ্গে
I will, no
সুবিধামতো
problem.
ঠিক করে নিন। তারপর প্রয়োজনে আপনার পাশের যাত্রীকে মুখোশ পরতে সাহায্য করুন। জরুরি অবস্থায় পানিতে অবতরণের প্রয়োজন হলে লাইফ জ্যাকেট ব্যবহার করতে হবে। আপনার লাইফ জ্যাকেটটি এক্সিকিউটিভ ক্লাসে 2 সিটের হাতলের নিচের অংশে এবং ইকোনমি ক্লাসে সিটের নিচে রাখা আছে। শিশুদের জন্য লাইফ জ্যাকেট ক্রুগণ প্রয়োজনে বিতরণ করবেন, তবে ক্যাবিন ক্রুর নির্দেশ না পাওয়া পর্যন্ত জ্যাকেটটি বের করবেন না।
That's one for
জ্যাকেটটি
takeoff.
এইভাবে মাথার উপর দিয়ে পরে এই স্ট্র্যাপ দুটো ভালোভাবে টেনে বেঁধে নেবেন। জ্যাকেটে বাতাস ভরার জন্য এই লাল বোতাম দুটো সজোরে নিচে
Like
থেকে
control
টানতে
check.
হবে। এই নল দুটোতে
Pull
পুল
down.
দিয়েও জ্যাকেটে
Pull up.
বাতাস ভরা যায়। পানির
Pull
সংস্পর্শে
right.
এলে এই বাতিটি
Pull
জ্বলে
left.
উঠবে। ক্রুর
Rudder.
নির্দেশ মতো বিমান
Pull
থেকে
right.
বের হওয়ার মুহূর্তে
Pull left.
জ্যাকেটে বাতাস ভরে
Neutral.
নিতে হবে।
After start checklist, generators on, probe heat on, anti-ice off, isolation valve auto, engine start switches continuous, recall checked, auto brake RTO rejected takeoff, flight controls checked, ground equipment clear,
এভাবে ব্রেস পজিশনে যেতে
Thai
হবে।
Asia 4108,
বিমানের
hold position.
সকল জরুরি
Request taxi
নির্গমন
clearance.
পথ
Hold
পরিষ্কারভাবে
position,
চিহ্নিত
Thai
করা
Asia
আছে।
4108.
সেই পথ অনুসরণ করে বিমান থেকে
Suvarnabhumi ground, Bangladesh 389, request taxi.
Bangladesh 389, taxi to holding point runway 01 left via Tango 4 Charlie Juliet Delta 11 Echo 19.
মাথার উপরের বিনে রেখে
Taxi to holding point runway 01 left via Tango 4 Charlie Juliet Delta 11 Echo 19, Bangladesh 389.
ইলেকট্রনিক সামগ্রী বন্ধ রাখুন। মোবাইল
Thai
ফোন
Asia
ব্যবহার
4108, continue taxi.
Alright, let's check this out real
Continue
quick.
taxi, Thai Asia 4108.
Go.
ধূমপান নিষেধ।
Suvarnabhumi ground. VGHS 308. Gate
Tango 4 to
307. Request
Charlie.
pushback and start up.
উড্ডয়নের পূর্বে আপনার
Juliet.
সিট বেল্ট বেঁধে নিন।
Thai Vietjet 308,
Delta
pushback and start up
11.
approved.
I think it's
আপনার
actually
Pushback
Delta.
and start up approved. Thai VGHS 308.
গুটিয়ে রাখুন।
Echo 19. Oh, okay. Echo 19. Yep.
Suvarnabhumi ground. Thai
That is
VGHS
right.
308.
Sometimes
Request
it can get
taxi.
weird, but this
এবং
airport
জানালার
is
শাটার
set up right. So
Thai
let's
Vietjet
go.
308, taxi to holding point runway 01 left via Tango 10 Golf Delta 11 Echo 19.
Taxi to holding point runway 01 left via Tango 10 Golf Delta 11 Echo 19. Thai VGHS 308.
Some of the pushbacks still leave a little bit to be desired. That Ty got pushed back and he's sitting the wrong direction now in the gate.
Suvarnabhumi ground, Bangkok Air 936, runway vacated with Bravo 7.
Bangkok Air 936, taxi to gate, Bravo 3, via Bravo 7, Bravo Charlie 4, Tango 4.
Taxi to gate, Bravo 3, via Bravo 7, Bravo Charlie 4, Tango 4, Bangkok Air 936.
Just landed here.
Suvarnabhumi ground, Philippines 737, gate 308, request pushback and start
Egypt
up.
Air?
Philippines 737, pushback and start up approved.
Oh,
Pushback and start up approved, Philippines 737. Suvarnabhumi ground, Philippines 737, request taxi.
turn to
Philippines 737, taxi to holding point runway 01 left via Tango 10 Golf Delta Delta 11 Echo Echo 19er.
Taxi to holding point runway 01 left via Tango 10 Golf Delta Delta 11 Echo Echo 19er, Philippines 737. Suvarnabhumi ground, dive jet 313, runway vacated with Bravo 7.
Thai Vietjet 2304, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 118.2.
118.2, Thai Vietjet 2304.
Thai Vietjet 313, taxi to gate, Foxtrot 3, via Bravo 7, Bravo Charlie 6, Golf, Tango 13, Tango 14.
Taxi to a gate, Foxtrot 3, via Bravo 7, Bravo Charlie 6, Golf, Tango 13, Tango 14, Thai Vietjet 313.
Thai Asia 4108, hold position. Hold position, Thai Asia 4108. Asia 4108, continue taxi. Continue taxi, Thai Asia 4108. Asia 4108, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 118.2. 118.2, Thai Asia 4108. Suvarnabhumi ground, Bangkok Air 184, runway vacated with Bravo 7. Bangkok Air 184, taxi to gate, Delta 8 via Bravo 7, Bravo Charlie 6, Golf, Tango 11. Taxi to gate, Delta 8 via Bravo 7, Bravo Charlie 6, Golf, Tango 11, Bangkok Air 184. Bangladesh 389er, hold position.
Hold position, Bangladesh 389er.
Bangladesh 389er, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Bangladesh 389er.
Thai Thai Jet 308, hold position.
Hold position, Thai Jet 308.
Thai Jet 308, continue taxi.
Playing with the
Continue
camera
taxi,
too
Thai
much.
Jet 308.
Let's run right in the back of no. Obviously, we wouldn't be outside the cockpit playing with the camera. In real life. Alright, almost here for takeoff. 45 minutes in almost.
Thai Jet 308, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 118.2.
118.2, Thai Jet 308.
Before takeoff checklist.
Suvarnabhumi
Flaps 1, green light.
heavy.
Stabilizer trim,
Vacated with Bravo 7.
4.97 units.
Thai
That was complete.
639 heavy, taxi to gate, Golf 5, via Bravo 7, Bravo, Charlie 6, Golf, Delta, Tango 15, Tango 17.
Taxi to gate, Golf 5, via Bravo 7, Bravo, Charlie 6, Golf, Delta, Tango 15, Tango 17, Thai 639 heavy.
Bangladesh 389, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 118.2.
118.2, Bangladesh 389. Suvarnabhumi Tower, Bangladesh 389, runway 01 left, ready for departure.
Bangladesh 389, line up runway 01 left.
Line up runway
Cabin
01
crew,
left,
please take
Bangladesh
seats for takeoff.
389.
Runway 01 left confirmed.
Approaching 01
Approach path clear.
left.
Clear left, clear right.
Bangladesh 389, wind 011 degrees at 5 knots, runway 01 left, cleared for takeoff.
On runway
Runway 01
0,
left, cleared for takeoff,
1,
Bangladesh
left.
389.
Flaps, flaps.
Play about the flaps now. Stable at 40. Cross set.
Thai Jet 308, contact Suvarnabhumi departure 119.25.
119.25, Thai Jet 308.
Thrust hold.
Rotate.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why I'm putting in left rudder and it's my plane's going right when I put in the left rudder.
Line slow.
There.
Line slow.
Very weird. Positive rate, gear up.
Suvarnabhumi Tower, Philippines 737, runway 01 left, ready for departure.
Bangladesh 389 contact Suvarnabhumi departure 119.25.
119.25, Bangladesh 389.
Philippines 737 line.
Suvarnabhumi departure, Bangladesh 389, Nunla 3 Hotel departure at 2,900, climbing flight level 150.
Cabin crew, you're free to move around the cabin.
Continue climb flight level 150.
Continue climb flight level 150, Bangladesh 389.
After takeoff checklist, engine bleeds on, packs auto, landing gear up and off, flaps up, no green. Checklist complete. Pilot 1 engaged.
2304, continue climb flight level 180.
Continue climb flight level 180, Hazrat check 2304.
Bangkok off to our left and back. Actually, you can see Dam Muang International Airport, where more of the domestic flights go, on the north side of Bangkok. Behind us, covered by clouds, is Bangkok itself. Downtown and all that.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know why those announcements go to the outside of the cockpit. I'm still trying to figure out that setting in self-loading cargo. Mute while in external views. I have that on. Does not do it for some reason.
Suvarnabhumi departure, Philippines 737, Dos 3 Hotel, departure at 2,700, climb at 6,000.
Philippines 737, radar contact, continue climb 6,000, altimeter 29906.
Continue climb 6,000, Philippines 737.
Any lights off?
Thai VGHS 308, proceed direct Bravo Sierra 108, then as filed.
Proceed direct Bravo Sierra 108, Thai VGHS 308.
Thai VGHS 2304, contact Bangkok Centre 120.5.
120.5, Thai VGHS 2304.
These have got to be my most favorite views, especially when we're flying over farmland. Even more so when I'm over here in Asia. Just reminds me of flying, because most of my flights were flying into places like Bangkok and Shanghai and Hangzhou, Beijing. Where else did I fly into? Incheon. Electro Bike, hello, welcome in. Sorry about the stream, it's hiccuping, so if you are interested in a more stable stream, it seems like Twitch is the place to go. I'm over there on Twitch, just Martin Wenzel, one word, no space or anything, all lowercase, I believe. And head on over there if you have Twitch available. And at some point I might just start might start just streaming exclusively on Twitch most of the time, and then we'll have the replay on YouTube. I'm just finding we're in that time of year or something where YouTube my uploading to YouTube just isn't working, the streaming.
Continue climb flight level 180, dive your jet 308.
Alright, center fuel tanks are drained. Under standard pressure there. We got some traffic. 7,000 feet down. I don't know if we'll be able to see it visually right now. Beautiful down there. Look at that.
Thai Asia 408, proceed direct Bravo Sierra 107, then as filed. Proceed direct Bravo
It's a mate's world. Beautiful takeoff back there. Thank you. Ugh. Thanks for the follow. Why didn't it I didn't get a notification
Philippine 737, continue climb flight level 180.
on the screen.
Continue
But again, thanks for the follow.
180, Philippine 737.
Thank you very much.
Suvarnabhumi
Yeah, that
departure,
takeoff was a
heavy,
little.
Number 3 hotel, departure at 2,000,
I don't know. I was putting in left rudder,
flight level 150.
but as I started
Thai 315,
lifting off, the more left rudder I put in, the more my plane
150.
dove to the right on the takeoff, which is
Continue
really
climb
weird.
flight level 150, Thai 315, heavy.
Hey, awesome. That's all I can ask for. I mean, that's what I like to do if I'm jumping on Twitch or YouTube. When I'm working, I'll have a video running. Yeah, it was so weird. I mean, I used to have my rudders set up reversed, where I would should see. Actually, we'll go back to this view. Bangkok's going to be off the distance. I don't think we'll be able to see any of the buildings or anything with the clouds. Yeah, I used to have my rudder pedals set up the opposite of the way they actually are in real life. In real life, when you push the rudder pedal in, let's say the left rudder pedal in, it's going to move your plane to the left. You're pushing the same direction you're going. I always thought that was weird, because for me it's like I would like to pull, and that would make sense. Like I'm pulling. So I had it set where if I pulled back on the pedal on the left, which isn't even how rudder pedals work, I don't think in most planes. I think they are really just push things. But mine have a little thing where I can kind of pull them. Just the way these Thrustmaster ones are. And so I would pull to the left, and that would yaw the plane as it'd be like I'm pulling that wing, I'm pulling everything back, and so of course the plane's going to turn to the left, right? That's how I had it set up. Obviously that's not the way rudder pedals really are. It's you push, and then the plane goes that direction. So I had it that way for a long time. I switched it, and then I'd have some difficulties on landing, so because my brain hadn't reset yet, but I'm now completely reset. And like I said, I was totally had left rudder in there on that takeoff. Because usually when you're taking off, the plane's going to pull to the left, especially in props, not as much in the airliners and the jets, but it was pulling a little bit to the right. And that's weird too, because usually it pulls to the left when you have right rudder. So it was all weird. It's weird, this plane pulling me to the right all the time. Alright, we're on the Nun,
radar contact. Continue climb flight level
or the,
360.
yeah, Nunli 3
Continue
hotel
climb flight level
departure.
360, Bangladesh 389.
And, oh, that's right. Okay, that's why we weren't getting that clearance above flight level 150, because we had that, remember we had that limitation, restriction. Now we're headed out to Disco, and then out to Nunli. No restrictions now. I don't know. I'm going to have to pay attention to that. I don't fly the plane, because I bounce back and forth between planes so often. Like, I was just on a stretch where I was flying the fly-by-wire A32NX, the Airbus A320. I'm going to be looking at my next few flights here for this world tour that we're doing. Next few flights, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flights. Next 5 flights after this are going to be in the Airbus A320 again. Then I'm going to jump into the Boeing 780. I don't know which one we're going to do. If we're going to do the 788 or the 789 or the 78X. We have 3 options for that one. I'm going to see which it is for the real life flight. And then we're going to be back into the A320 for another 4 flights. We've got a lot of A320 flights. We're only going to be in this plane, in this world tour, maybe 5 more times before we finish up. We're just in the part of the world where a lot of the airlines fly the A320 more than this one. Alright, let's continue our climb to 360.
4 beam 737, radar contact. Continue climb flight level 330.
Man, I really wish the Aerosoft CRJ, because I fly the CRJ a lot when I'm doing my regional flights in a pilot's life, Simbit World's pilot's life, kind of like a career mode program. And I have some buttons on like my flight stick and the throttle and stuff set up to, you know, change the altitude, turn on and off the landing lights, start the APU, and it works in, here are the PMDG planes, it works in the Azobo based planes, so the fly-by-wire it works, any stock Azobo planes it works, but for some reason the Aerosoft CRJ doesn't work, and that's the plane where I need it the most, because things are moving so fast. It's so hard to get the right little spinny thing here on the altitude, especially in that CRJ, because you're bouncing around more. Yeah, I've downloaded it. I just realized that there's 2 versions of it too. When I was going through my airliners to pick this one today, I saw the 787-9, and I had tested it out before, but I saw the one that had a parentheses RR, which I assume is Rolls-Royce for the engines, and then there was a GE one. I'm like, oh, there are 2 different ones with the engine options. Cool. So yeah, I think that flight we're going to be flying, that's going to be World Tour Flight 292. We're flying from Colombo Bandaranaike International Airport in Sri Lanka over to Malé Valana International Airport in Maldives. Short flight, Etihad Airways, and I believe it's in the Boeing 789, so we'll be using that one. Hopefully. We'll see. They're all pretty similar, because I think they all use they're all just the size things, that, you know. It's not like I don't think the cockpits are incredibly different in real life either, between the 3.
Bangladesh 389, contact Bangkok Center 132.1.
132.1, Bangladesh 389. Bangkok Center, Bangladesh 389, Nunla 3 Hotel, departure at flight level 230, climbing flight level 360.
Bangladesh 389, radar contact. Continue climb flight level 360.
Continue climb flight level 360, Bangladesh 389.
Bangkok Center, Thailand check 2304, UK Free Hotel, departure at flight level 330. Thailand jet 2304, radar contact, maintain flight level 330. Maintain flight level 330, Thailand check 2304. Air Macau 9036, contact Bangkok Center 120.5. 120.5, Air Macau 9036.
Let's see if I can figure it out. I've been doing this world tour concept since I basically got X-Plane 11 back in 2018. So over there, I want to say I started the world tour over in X-Plane late 2018. Started it in New Zealand, flew basically where I'm flying right now, flew through, the ocean islands into East Asia, over here, into the Middle East. Ended up in Egypt, and that's where I ended. I believe I did 88 flights for that, and that's where I ended, because then I jumped into Microsoft Flight Simulator, continued it, and then I restarted it right in the middle of Africa, doing a video for each one. So let's see if I can find exactly when I started, because I have every flight, except for one. There's one that's missing that I need to upload. I have the video, but for some reason it never got uploaded. It's flight number 3. It never got uploaded, so I have to do that. And I need to get everything put in the proper playlist as well over on my YouTube channel. But I have, a video for every flight, and you can kind of look back and see the evolution of the stream and the quality of the stream and the quality of my video, if I had my video on, or the quality of, whatever it is. Let's see, where do I go? My channel. Kind of blanking on what I'm trying to do. Playlist. Do I have a playlist? I don't even have that playlist on my front page. I need to set that up. Such a mess. Alright.
Asia 3246. Continue descent.
Alright, looks like I started the
Hotel Saga 3 Alpha arrival.
The world tour in Microsoft Flight Simulator, where I officially restarted it, posting every video to YouTube or whatever, January 9th, 2021. So actually, it'll be about 2 years by the time we finish this. Because I'm looking at finishing this, depending on how many days off I have, or if I double up flights in a day. Might be able to finish this by February. So just over 2 years. I'm surprised. When it's all said and done, we'll have done 310 or 311 flights, I think. Flying in every country and territory in the world. And yeah, it's taken a while. But we're starting to get close. I mean, I can't believe that there's, what, only 20 or so flights left. Yep. Yeah, and then after that, I mean, there'll be viewer requested flight. It'll just be random flights, I think. Viewer requests. All that kind of good stuff. Srinagar Dam Reservoir over there. Another reservoir a little bit further off. I'm not going to try to call out all the names because I butcher Thai. I can usually get away with my usually say my Chinese locations, but that's because I lived in China. But Thailand, not so much. Flew into Bangkok, spent the night there. Then we flew down. This was summer 2018. Did I not have X-Plane before we went on that trip? Yeah, I don't think so. I think I got it after. Yeah, summer of 2018, we went down. We flew into Bangkok, and then we flew down to Hat Yai, which is almost one of the most southernmost airports in Thailand, near the Malaysian border. Then took a truck, just a little van truck stuffed in there with like 6 other people, over to Satun. Took that to the coast. Got on what do you call it? A ferry, a motor. I mean, this was a fast ferry too, not like a nice slow little, taking your time. But this was kind of like a speedboat ferry. Let's drop that anti-ice. That's kind of hurting our performance.
Asia 408, proceed direct and back.
Proceed direct and back to Thai Asia 4108.
Yeah, took that speedboat ferry out to the island of Koh Lipe, or technically the island of Lipe because it's Koh is island. I can't even find it on the map. It's such a small island, it's kind of like tucked in. Yeah, there it is. Give you a look on Volanta. So we went from Bangkok, we flew down to, this was our last vacation, and since then we've been we moved to America, and it's like not enough money for vacation. Now we have a baby toddler now. We flew into Hat Yai, well actually Hat Yai right there, and then we took, I don't even know what road we took, probably, I guess we had to come out here because I don't see anything cutting through. Took this road all the way over to Satun, and somewhere around here, one of these, possibly right here. And took a nice speed boat ferry out to this clump of islands, and right here is Koh Lipe. And we had a place right here on Sunset Beach, so beautiful beach with the sunset. I'm not sure if we ever got over to Sunrise Beach for a sunrise. I know we spent some time on that beach, spent some time on Pattaya Beach. Just a really cool little island. It's small, but it's still a lot of distance to walk when you're there. And you can see these other islands off just up across the water. Really cool.
Bangkok Center, Tower 315, Heavy, Number 3 Hotel, departure at flight level 270, climbing flight level 330.
Tower 315, Heavy, radar contact, continue climb flight level 330.
Continue climb flight level 330, Tower 315, Heavy. Bangkok Center, SpiceJet 089er, inbound Bravo Echo Tango November Oscar at flight level 390.
SpiceJet 089er, radar contact, maintain flight level 390.
Maintain flight level 390, SpiceJet 089er.
Good afternoon once again from the cockpit. I hope you're enjoying the flight so far. We've reached our cruise level and are currently flying at an altitude of 36,000 feet. We're making good progress towards our destination and expect to arrive on time as planned. Unless anything changes in the meantime, you'll next hear from me around the time we start our descent, so I'll leave you in the hands of our excellent cabin crew. Thanks very much.
SpiceJet 089er, proceed direct bomber.
The captain has turned off the seatbelt sign.
Proceed direct bomber, SpiceJet 089er.
We do recommend that you remain seated with your belt fastened at all times during the flight. Thank you.
Oh, it's slow right now. So I did the
Bangladesh.
Went to the AME
Contact Yangon Center 133.
for the Airman medical exam. What, back in
133.2, Bangladesh 389.
a month and a week ago now, so October 9th I think it was, a week before my birthday. And then
Center, Bangladesh 389, inbound Dhaka.
he
at
couldn't
flight
give
level
me
360.
he couldn't check me out, or I mean he couldn't give me the
Bangladesh 389er, radar
clearance,
maintain
you know,
flight level 360.
whatever you call it, the
Maintain flight level 360, Bangladesh
the certification,
389.
I don't know why I can't even. First class medical. Couldn't give that to me right off the bat because I have some dry skin on my elbows, which my doc, so then I went to see my primary care doctor, who I'm not so sure about. And he's like, yeah, that looks like psoriasis. I need to get some, I need to get progress notes from him and stuff like that. And I've had a cream that he prescribed, and I forgot about that. And so he's like, yeah, keep putting that on. And when I put it on every day, it actually, it helps clear it up a little bit. Doesn't get so bad. And I sent the progress notes on to the AME. The AME then sent it on to the FAA and the FAA Medical. And within like a day or two after that, I got a letter from I got two letters. For some reason they sent, it's always funny how these government agencies, they always for some reason send two letters. And one of them they spent like $9 on certified mail to send it. The other one they just sent regular mail and they arrived the same day. So it's like, what are you guys doing? Like when I actually need something, then they don't. Then it's like, they'll sit in the mail for weeks. But I got that and they said, let me see, where's my actual letter here? What does it say? Thank you for submitting an application on October 9th and October 16th and the October 16th treatment record. Based on a review, we are unable to establish your eligibility to hold an airman medical certificate at this time. Due to your history of psoriasis and treatment records, which note long-term use of high-risk medication, The FAA finds that additional information is necessary, blah, 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 blah. So please send a list of your current active medications or pharmacy records for the past year, and a typed detailed report from your treating physician regarding your use of long-term use of high-risk medication, to include date prescribed, history, dosage, frequency of use, diagnosis, and prognosis, and if no longer prescribed, the date of discontinuance. And then a bunch of other stuff, like I need to put my certain ID stuff on each of those. And so I'm like, what? I was so confused because I'm like, what? Are they saying that what this cream I'm using is a high-risk medication? And then I looked at the progress notes, and my doctor had written in there that we discussed long-term use of high-risk medication. I'm like, no, we didn't. I never, what medication am I using that's high-risk? I mean, I'd have to look at what it's exactly called, but I looked it up on the FAA medication, like what medications are allowed. Of course, you still need to get your different medical certifications or a special issuance and stuff. But I looked and it's like, oh yeah, this is a medicate, like the ingredient is the same ingredient that's used in like nasal allergy stuff. I'm like, well, that's weird. Why am I rubbing that on my elbows? I don't know. So I send my doctor a message and I say, hey, I need a letter now. So he sends me a letter. On the back on the message attaches it, and the letter is kind of like, it doesn't really have what I need. And I'm like, I literally sent him this letter and said, this is what I need right here. I need a letter that has this, and this, and sends this back, and it's like, okay, I don't think that really has what I need. So he updates it, fixes it, and I say thank you, it looked better. But then this morning I'm thinking he put down, he put down the cream. It's like called Elalol or whatever name for this cream, and I'm looking at the cream that I have, the bottle, and it doesn't say that anywhere on it. So I don't know. It's just like, what is this guy doing? It's like, you're killing me here. I'm wasting time. I want to, my wife is like chewing the furniture. I don't know if that's actually the term or the turn of phrase for it, but every day she's asking, it's like, when can we go back to China? Because our plan is for her and my son to go back to China, spend time with her sister and her mother and her family over there. She'll probably do some work over there and make some money, and while my son's grandma takes care of him and does the Chinese thing. And I think that'd be pretty cool. The other day it kind of hit me. It's like, oh my goodness, that's gonna be a long time apart though. At the same time, we'll see how we handle it. It's also a lot of money just to get over there, but there'll be savings on the other end. But she keeps asking me because everyone's kind of like, oh, when are we going to do this? When, especially over there, they're like, hey, when are you guys coming over? We want to do things, and we're looking forward to it. It's like, yeah, I know, but I gotta get this locked down because we can't just fly over there. I can't just spend $5,000, $4,000, $5,000 to fly over there, and then I fly back. And I guess I could, and then I could just work and crash with a friend, rent out this place, really stack some money while the rest of my family is over in China. But then that extends how long they need to be in China, because when am I going to start my training? So yeah, so we're kind of at that. I'm going to send my doctor another message because I don't know what medication. For some reason in this letter he wrote down this medication, and that's not the name of, or at least it's not what's written on the container, the tube that I have. So it's just it's really frustrating because I just keep saying, it's like, okay, this is what I need. I need a typed, detailed report regarding my use of long-term use of high-risk medication. Now, he did say in there it's not a high-risk medication. He didn't even say it was his mistake. He just said it's a low-risk medication. It's like, okay, well, why did you write high-risk? But anyway. Let's see, what are we looking at down there off our window? Seems like it's a city or something, but I don't know. Nothing really big here. Malamying. We're over Burma now, Myanmar. Yeah, so, but I keep sending him this. I keep saying, hey, I need a type detailed report to, you know, about this medication. When was it prescribed? The prescription date, he just said it was prescribed on like October 6th. It's like, no, I've had this for a couple of years. Now I've been not really using it the whole time, and that's kind of the issue. Now I've been using it every day. I get up and I make sure it's a thing. Okay, put it on. First thing I do is like I get out of the shower, I dry off, I put that on before I do anything else in the morning. That way I do it, because otherwise I forget. Let's see. So, date prescribed. I think the letter he gave me, date's not right. It doesn't. It's like October 6th. I mean, I didn't even see him on October 6th. I saw him on the 16th. So it's like, what are you doing? History. Okay, he did put some history in there, which it's like, okay, now I feel like if we send this letter in, they're now going to have questions about that, because I had like an allergic reaction to something, and so they gave me, I can't remember what medication they gave me. It was something over the counter, just like an antihistamine or whatever. So he includes that history in there. And it's like, but that's not what they're concerned about. Don't throw another, you keep throwing extra things in that confuses them and makes them go, hey, what's going on? You know, what's this about? Oh, what did you use for that? It's like, it doesn't matter. It was a thing, it was like literally, I broke out some hives, went in, they're like, oh yeah, it looks like you're allergic to something, we don't know what. Take this. I took that, next day I was fine. Okay. Like making an ant, you know, or a mountain out of a anthill sometimes. Alright, so history, dosage, didn't really, I mean, okay, I think you put the dosage on there. That's something I was like, well, I need dosage. It's like, you know, okay, dab of it. Alright, thanks. Frequency of use, every day, okay. Diagnosis, I guess, the psoriasis, prognosis. He's like, prognosis is good, okay. It's just like, it just feels like, who are you writing this letter for? It's like, it feels, again, I hate this kind of stuff. I hate this, you know, where it's like I'm, you know, faceless. I have, on one side I have a faceless entity that holds this ultimate power over you, and then dealing with someone who has a face but doesn't seem to be getting it. So I don't know. It's a little frustrating right now. I have until December 19th, I think? Yeah, December 19th or so to get this all worked out, or it'll go down as a rejected medical application, and then I'll have to start over, and that will be on my record that I got rejected, and all this over some dry skin, because honestly, as long as I put that cream on, it actually doesn't get too itchy or anything. It's like if I don't put that cream on and, you know, go days or weeks without doing that, then it gets pretty bad. Then it'll start itching maybe or whatever. But if I just put the cream on, which again, I mean, yeah, it's a prescription, but I haven't noticed really any difference between using this prescription and using something over the counter, really. I mean, it hasn't solved it. It's not really something you can solve, I mean, if it's psoriasis. But it was so funny because it's like, this is like a level 2 risk. This is a level 2 risk, which is higher than, I think, like a level 1 risk, and so it goes one, the numbers get higher, the more risky, I guess, for the FAA medical. It's like, so okay, this is level 2, you need to get a special issuance, whereas level 1, which includes things like high blood pressure and heart issues, which just blows me away. It's like, wait a second. So me having some dry elbows is more of an issue for the FAA and safety of flight than heart issues? High blood pressure, which I don't have? It's very weird. Hey, Mommy Gardenia. Say your name right. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of time acceleration here because it's already 8:30 my time. We're kind of just flying over... We're not just flying over nothing. But Now, my plan in the future here, at least for the stream, is possibly just streaming Twitch, or at least having some Twitch streams that are, or some of my streams will just be Twitch exclusive, and we'll have song requests and play some different kind of music too. That'll be nice. That's why I'm kind of testing out this now playing thing, and eventually I'll get set up song requests. Then you guys can request songs on Twitch, and fortunately we can't do that on YouTube because YouTube will immediately take the stream down if you're playing copyrighted music, which I'm not right now. This is all free stuff. But Twitch, you can kind of do it. It's kind of a gray area where Twitch technically could come in and knock you down, but as long, kind of the workaround is as long as it's not in your the VOD, the video on demand that's created after the stream is done, then what are they going to do? Because a Twitch stream is it disappears as soon as the stream is done. It's gone. So if you're playing music live on the stream, it's technically not legal. You know, so they could shut you down while you're doing it, but it's like once it's done, it's gone. And so now, okay, well, look, here's your stream. And that's why you'll see some people's VODs will be completely muted. Yeah, they end up muting those areas of the VOD if you do VODs. I don't even think I've been putting VODs up on Twitch lately. There is a way that you can you have it set that all the sound for your Twitch VOD comes from channel 1. So like on OBS I have 6, what do you call them? I don't know if they're channels or, 6 audio, let's say audio channels. And each audio channel I have something, so I have my browser playing the music on one of those. Well, for my first channel I have every sound is going into there except for my browser, except for the music. And that's, you can set that up in Twitch or in OBS that when the VOD is created, that's all that goes in is going to be that channel, that first channel that
Hello.
doesn't have music.
Hi, Captain.
And so when you play it back, for example, right now you'll see, if I have something like this, like the now playing, you'll see the now playing graphic, but you won't hear any music, or you'll hear me talking about, or maybe even like kind of dancing if I have the video on. I mean, I've seen this. I've watched VODs where the music is gone, but everything else, the gameplay is still there. You can still hear the gameplay. You can still hear the interactions. You can hear the talking from the streamer. But the music is gone. And so it's kind of funny if they're talking about the music or if he's moving to the music or whatever. It's like, this is kind of weird. But it gets you around having everything muted. And like I said, I really haven't been putting VODs up on Twitch. And then when I do put, my plan is, like, I'll just record the stream, which I'm doing right now, and I'll just I'll go into, I think I have it in channel 6, all the music. I'll just go in channel 6, delete the areas where it's playing the copyrighted music, and either put something else in or just have it be quiet, which I typically do on my streams anyway. I figured that'd be something nice to do on Twitch. It gets a little boring if you have no music. I know a lot of people like to play music, and I follow a lot of streamers that they play. It's like a radio station. They're just playing a radio station. It's like kind of cool, but at the same time, it's like, oh wait a second, you can't do that, can you? Well, you kind of can, as long as it's not. I mean, you can't, but again, unless Twitch shuts you down midstream, which I've never seen any. I haven't heard anyone getting shut down. I'm sure they have, actually. I mean, depends on how big you are, probably, too. If you're really big and they're paying attention. YouTube, I've been shut down. I was playing some just, I was seeing how long it would take. I was playing music on Spotify, and suddenly the stream just shut down. It just shut down the stream. It said, nope. You're playing copyrighted music. Like, clearly. Yeah. Every once in a while I still get the copyright dings. Yangon over there. We just missed it. A little bit behind us. Yeah, because I'll still get like some copyright, not strikes, but it'll say, oh, we're detecting copyrighted music. Well, even when I'm playing right now, I'm playing. All my music right now is coming from Audio Library Plus, which is all just free music that you can play on a stream, and just gotta in the description you just have to have the, hey, this is from music provided by Audio Library Plus, and a link to them. You know, same thing with when I'm playing. I have a few of those things. There's quite a few of them out there, and every once in a while I'll still get a, oh, hey, we hear copyrighted music or whatever. Which isn't the end of the world, because right now it's not like I'm making money. It's not, I don't think I've been demonetized either, or if I am, it's like, okay, well, this is a video. It's like I'm not making any money on the video anyway, so whatever. And it doesn't count as a strike. And I think I've seen on some of them where like, oh, if you get one, it's because, you know, just make sure you do this, and don't worry, we're not gonna pursue it because it's just, you know, false flag. I like this view. Yeah, I think we're gonna have we're gonna land in the dark. Man, look at this. This is beautiful. I have never seen, I have never flown in this. This is just, look at that. It's amazing. I've seen a lot of beautiful beautiful views here in Flight Simulator. This has got to be one of the top. I mean, just flying over Burma right now, Myanmar, looking out towards the Bay of Bengal. It's also pushing my graphics card. I mean, we're down to... it's like we're almost at a major airport right now. Kind of... frame rate's going all over the place. Wow. Beautiful. So there's our right side, and our left side is... we'll go in here for the left side. Oh my goodness. Look at that.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. I was wondering if you'd like anything to eat. Anything from the menu, or maybe a snack.
Yes, I'd love something to eat.
Of course. I'll go and get it for you now. Just give me a few minutes.
Alright, about 42 minutes to go. So your ET is 46. So not too bad on that ET on our overlay, even though it's showing us our ET to our alternate, because for some reason Dhaka is not in the database or something. Oh my goodness, look at this. What's going on? Beautiful. I almost hate to be time accelerating through this. I'm on games. How to download this game? Well, the most legal, easiest way to do it is you can either get it on Steam, you can get it on the Microsoft Store, multiple places, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, depending on if you can wait, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is coming out sometime next year. Now, I'm not sure when, so it depends on if you want to wait for that or not.
Is ready for you in the galley whenever you want it.
Yeah, I'd look on Microsoft Store, Steam, almost anywhere you can get games. I mean, you're going to find Microsoft Flight Simulator. You've just gone into like another world here.
Ladies and gentlemen, take full advantage of your tax-free allowances today and make some amazing savings
gaming
with our
PC is
boutique
I mean, you're
range.
going to need a pretty good
In your
PC.
in-flight brochure, you'll find details of our award-winning selection
I mean, there
of
are
gifts, most with
a
massive
vast amount of
discounts,
settings,
some of
so you
which are
can
exclusive
probably
to
make
you
it work
as
on
a
a
self-loading
lower,
cargo customer.
lower
Make the most of
level.
your opportunity to shop and save from the comfort of your seat. If you'd like to see any products,
A lower
have any
level,
questions, or would like to make great savings,
PC,
then
but
just ask us as
it's
we
going to be
join you in
difficult
cabin shortly.
because it
Thank you.
is a very intense, So, the better your computer, the better it's going to be for you. That's just, I mean, that's just how simulators are. I mean, I've got a pretty souped up computer and it can be tough to run in some places, some areas, big airports. That's also because I'm injecting traffic in, I have additional scenery, I'm streaming at the same time, of course, that doesn't help. So, it all depends on how much you have going on as well on your computer, what you're trying to do.
Dhaka Center, Bangladesh 389, inbound 10 at flight level 360.
Bangladesh 389,
Definitely
maintain flight level 360.
The better your PC, the better it'll be.
Maintain flight level
Overall.
360, Bangladesh
The more,
389.
the higher graphics you can have and all that, as with any game. But it is going to be very
Expect
intense.
Delta Alpha Charlie 1, ILS 1, approach, runway 32, report when ready for descent.
Expect Delta Alpha Charlie 1, ILS 1, approach, runway 32, report when ready for descent, Bangladesh 389.
Alright, expect DAC 1 ILS 1 approach runway 32 report when ready. Alright, let's get that in because we're getting pretty close to our top of descent. Get on the right one here. Arrival runway 32 ILS 1. Oh, okay, I see ILS 1. There it is. DAC 1 transition execute. Alright, we got that plugged in. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, you should, I mean, an RTX. Now again, your CPU is going to be very important also. But I think if you got an RTX 3060, you probably got a decent CPU as well. I've got an AMD, like the card I have is probably the AMD equivalent of like a 3080. So my card and my graphics card, it's not the issue. It is not usually the issue. It is usually my CPU at this point because my graphics card is better than my CPU. So the CPU is the bottleneck. When I first started at Microsoft Flight Simulator, my graphics card was the bottleneck, and well, both my CPU and my graphics card needed upgrading, and I upgraded the CPU, and it helped. But yeah, the more you can have that, yeah, 3060 would not be bad. Definitely, I mean, that's definitely on the higher end than a lot of people. Alright, we are ready for descent.
Bangladesh 389,
we'll get
ready for descent.
Here, at least. Oops, at least that reset.
Bangladesh 389, descent flight level 50.
Alright, all the way down to 5,000.
Descent flight level 50, Bangladesh 389.
Seatbelts on. Airport elevation is 27 feet. We'll keep the 50 in there. Yeah, I know. It looks like a sandstorm. Yeah, 3060 RTX would work. Yep. Chase Media, hey, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, it looks like we're flying. I mean, this is just beautiful. I don't think I've ever experienced something like this. Like even earlier when we were way back and we just started flying into this, it just looked insane. Just that kind of, that mist over that, kind of that river delta that we were going over. Oh yeah, I usually fly offline. Like right now I'm flying offline. Now there is an online component to it, if you want to have all the scene, like the imagery of the ground, right? The satellite imagery. It pulls that in from Bing Maps using, through the internet. But you could theoretically, I think you can play with it completely off. You'll just lose that scenery. It'll just go to default backup scenery for the ground. But otherwise, you can still fly.
Good afternoon once again from the cockpit.
Yep.
As you've probably noticed, we've started our descent. Depending on the destination air traffic, we should be landing in around 20 minutes.
Clouds going on right
in the meantime, I will be instructing the cabin crew to get the cabin ready for our arrival.
To see clouds.
Once that happens, the seatbelt sign will be illuminated and you will be required to stay seated and secured until after landing. If you need to visit the toilet, it may be worth making your way towards one now.
Flying through the clouds of Jupiter.
You'll next hear from me after landing, so I will wish you a very good afternoon once again, and I'll speak to you in a short while.
The MEDAR for arrival. Okay, so Dhaka, we have IFR.
118, inbound Delta Alpha Charlie 75,
me.
flight level
It sticks like this, yeah, it's
climbing flight
IFR.
level 160.
Alright, so we got IFR 26 degrees Celsius haze. Winds are 4 knots out of 70 degrees, so we're going to have a crosswind.
Proceed direct Delta Alpha Charlie 75.
And a little bit of a tailwind, actually. Broken clouds at 10,000 feet, scattered clouds at 1,000, and again, general haze, it looks like. UNH 1017, visibility is 3.5 kilometers. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I can't even tell I'm moving. I can sense it. That's wild. Look at that. Whoa, there we go. There are those clouds. Beautiful. Oh man. I hate to like pull away from watching just the scenery down there. But we do need to set some things up as we start coming up on the what river is this? The Meghna River. Goes all the way up through Bangladesh. I'm taking like 5 million screenshots. Wow, look at that. That's worth the price of admission right there, I think.
Bangalore Star 119 on contact approach 119.4.
Oh wow, the Athletics, the Oakland A's in Major League Baseball, they're going to be moving to Las Vegas. So I wonder what's going to happen to the minor league team that's in Las Vegas. Yep, Oakland losing all of its sports teams to Las Vegas. Well, at least they still have the Warriors, right? Oh wait, they moved back to San Francisco. Which is just across the bridge, but at least they have a basketball team nearby still. Anyway, all right, so we got all this in. Let's do a briefing for our approach. Chart up. You out there, so you can see those beautiful clouds.
Center, VGHS 1925, inbound 30 Tango Hotel Romeo, at flight level 330.
Alright, Dhaka, Bangladesh, VOR DME ILS 1, runway 32. We got the localizer is Delta Hotel Alpha 108.5. We'll put that into our radio in a moment. Final approach course 324, same with that. We're going to capture glide slope 6 miles out at 1,930 feet. I'm assuming they probably do things in, well, they don't. Assuming probably they do things in meters with that weird altitude. Airport elevation 27. If missed approach, we're going to climb to 2,000 feet on track 324. Turn left to VOR and contact ATC. Transition level is flight level 60. That's why I don't know why they told us to descend to flight level 5, because they should have told us 5,000 feet, because there's that transition. Transition altitude for our pressure is 4,000. We're going to come all the way into the VOR. Yeah, how we come? We're going to come into the VOR, probably do this. We'll probably actually just kind of do the go-around procedure almost. Oh no, where are we? Oh no, never mind. That is we're going to come in, then we're going to turn right, come out this way, and then we're landing, then the go-around. Yeah. We're actually flying almost on the approach into the VOR, so we could kind of skip it if they cleared us for that, but they didn't. We're going to go all the way in, do the VOR, fly over the airport, come back out for the landing. Do not mistake Kagyan for Dhaka. Okay, which one's that? This? Yes. Oh, that runway, I'm supposing. Okay. And our minimum is going to be 320 feet. Looking forward to Beyond ATC? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. I mean, I'm using FS HUD ATC. It's okay. But beyond ATC looks like pretty ambitious and gonna be pretty good, I think.
Sierra Tango Alpha, continue descent 1,500, altimeter 3001. Continue descent 1,500, Sierra to Sierra Tango Alpha.
Just so we can see everything in here. Alright, so let's get that course in, which is going to be 324 for the ILS. Then on the radio, we need 108.5. I don't know what happened to the tablet. Here in the PMDG. I know there's that universal tablet available. I haven't looked into that. But yeah, I updated and suddenly there was a tablet. It was like, oh cool, finally. And then another update came out and took the tablet away. What's the second button? The second knob for? Down just a little bit.
Bangalore 118, fly heading 320. Fly heading 320, Bangalore 118. Bangalore 118, expect Delta Charlie November, ILS,
oh, do you have to
approach,
enable
runway
it?
14, report when
It was
ready
like
for
automatically enabled and then it went away.
Expect Delta Charlie November,
first time I came
ILS,
in.
approach, runway 14, report when ready for descent, Bangalore
The other,
118.
aircraft?
Bangalore 118, ready for descent. Bangalore 118, descend flight level 50. Descend flight level 50, Bangalore 118.
Remember where it was done. If I enable that? Planes?
Traffic. Traffic.
Just above us. On the equipment page somewhere. I don't know what is going on with our descent here. Equipment page. 17 for pressure. Got our ILS in there, 108.5, 324, and our minimums, 320 feet. Barrow.
Sierra 2, Sierra Tango Alpha, contact
Altimeter
approach
setting.
119.4.
I'm down.
119.4, Sierra 2, Sierra Tango Alpha.
Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting. Altimeter setting.
Alright, descent checklist. Landing altitude 50. Recall checked. Auto brake 2. Landing data VREF 134. Flaps 40. Minimums 320. Approach briefing completed. Altimeters 1017. We'll set those at
Cabin crew,
6,000
prepare the
feet.
cabin for landing.
No, 4,000 feet, sorry.
Altimeter setting.
My RAS system's going to keep complaining about that. Let me see if I can turn that off. There we go. Alright, looking good on speed. We're at 244 knots. Coming up on 10,000, we'll flip on the landing lights. Beautiful sunset today. Let's see, Chase Media. It's supposed to be on the 16th page of the equipment menu. Alright, I'll double check that. Fly the BBJ2 though, so it may be different. Yeah, but I would think it would be all the same because they're all basically the same. It's just a few different like equipment things. I've never flown the BBJ yet. I've done the freighter I think once, but never the business jet. Let's see. Where is this? Aircraft equipment, page 16. Oh, flight tablet right there. There it is. Cool. Did that just pull in my flight plan? Oh yeah, it did. I still have to authenticate Navgraphs. How about that? Nice. Yep. There you go. Pretty cool. Raphael Suvarnabhumi, this is Romania language. Okay, are you from Romania? Welcome in.
Fly heading 320, Bangladesh 389.
Hopefully the stream is doing a little bit better. Again, if you're noticing the stream is really rough and for some reason it's choppy and stuff, you can always jump over to my Twitch. If you guys are on Twitch, I'd love to see you over there. I'm going to be, in the future, might be doing more exclusive streams just on Twitch where we'll listen to music and while we're flying we'll have like music requests and different things that we can only do on Twitch, can't really do on YouTube. But I think the stream's doing all right now on YouTube, and I'll always have replays of the stream so you can watch the flights. You can replay, zip around, jump to different sections. I need to start putting in chapters so you can kind of just like, oh, I want to watch the landing or the approach.
Bangladesh 389, turn left heading 305.
Left heading 305, Bangladesh 389.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is secured for landing.
Thanks a lot.
If you let me know when you're ready to land, I'll make sure the rest of the crew are seated and ready.
You can take your seats now. We're almost ready.
No problem. All stations, landing position, please.
Oh, I love it. It just skipped the whole section of the flight plan again. Why does it do that? It didn't go all the way in.
Bangladesh 3890, turn right heading 295.
Right heading 295, Bangladesh 3890.
Bangladesh 3890, turn right heading 305.
Right heading 305, Bangladesh 3890.
Yeah, it did
China
not go all the way in.
7391, heavy, turn right heading 285.
Can I add DAC?
Right heading 285, China 7391, heavy.
Go into DAC, actually. Then come out.
Bangladesh 3890, turn right heading 345.
Right heading 345, Bangladesh 3890.
iFly 7614, proceed direct November Oscar Kilo Alpha Tango. Proceed direct November Oscar Kilo Alpha Tango, iFly 7614. Bangladesh 3890, turn right heading 335.
Right heading 335, Bangladesh 3890.
China 7391, heavy, turn right heading 310.
Right heading 310, China 7391, heavy.
Bangladesh 3890, turn right heading 350.
Right heading 350, Bangladesh 3890.
China 7391, heavy, contact Dhaka approach 121.3.
121.3, China 7391, heavy.
Bangladesh 3890, turn right heading 110.
Right heading 110, Bangladesh 3890.
Bangladesh 3890, turn right heading 115.
Right heading 115, Bangladesh 3890.
Bangladesh 3890, turn right heading 120.
Right heading 120, Bangladesh 3890.
Dhaka Center, Air India 238, Adela 1 Alpha, departure at flight level 60, climbing at flight level 70.
Bangladesh 3890, contact Dhaka approach 121.3.
121.3, Bangladesh 3890.
AMD 238, radar contact, continue climb, flight.
Dhaka approach, Bangladesh 389 at 3,300, climbing flight level 50.
Bangladesh 389, radar contact, turn right heading 140, continue descent 2000, altimeter 3003.
Right heading 140, continue descent 2000, Bangladesh 389.
China Southern 391, heavy, turn left heading 245.
Left heading 245, China 7391, heavy.
China Southern 391, heavy, turn left heading 190, clear AOS, approach at 1900, runway 14, report established on localizer.
Left heading 190, cleared ALS, approach at 1900, runway 14, report established on localizer, China 7391, heavy.
Bangladesh 389, turn right heading 185.
Right heading 185, Bangladesh 389.
China 7391, heavy, established on localizer.
Dhaka approach, Norris 064, idle at 1 Alpha, departure at 2200, climbing flight level 70. China Southern 391, heavy, continue approach.
Continue approach, China 7391, heavy.
China Southern 391, heavy, contact Dhaka Tower 118.3.
118.3, China 7391, heavy.
Norris 064, radar contact, continue climb flight level 70. Continue climb flight level 70, Norris 064. Bangladesh 389, turn right heading 180.
Right heading 180, Bangladesh 389.
Bangladesh 389, turn right heading 210.
Right heading 210, Bangladesh 389.
Bangladesh 389, turn right heading 260.
Right heading 260, Bangladesh 389.
Bangladesh 389, turn right heading 290.
Right heading 290, Bangladesh 389.
Norris 064, contact Dhaka Center 125.7. 125.7, Norris 064. Bangladesh 389, turn right heading 250.
Right heading 250, Bangladesh 389.
Bangladesh 389, turn right heading 275.
Right heading 275, Bangladesh 389.
Bangladesh 389, turn right heading 285.
Right heading 285, Bangladesh 389.
Dhaka approach, Arabia 515, idler 1 Alpha, departure at 2200, climbing flight level 70. Dhaka approach, Bangladesh 118, at flight level 60, descending flight level 50. Arabia 515, radar contact, continue climb flight level 70. Continue climb flight level 70, Arabia 515. Bangladesh 118, radar contact, fly heading 320, continue descent 2000, QNH 1017. Fly heading 320, continue descent 2000, Bangladesh 118. Bangladesh 118, turn right heading 345. Right heading 345, Bangladesh 118. Bangladesh 389, fly heading 340, cleared ILS-1, approach at 1900, runway 32, report established on localizer.
Fly heading 340, cleared ILS-1, approach at 1900, runway 32, report established on localizer, Bangladesh 389.
Arabia 515, contact Dhaka Center 125.7. 125.7, Arabia 515. Bangladesh 118, turn right heading 360. Right heading 360, Bangladesh 118.
He likes to give a lot of vectors right at the end there, which was kind of helpful actually on this one.
Bangladesh 389, established on
like they
localizer.
decided to skip
Bangladesh 389, continue approach.
skip proper things.
Continue approach, Bangladesh 389.
Alright, landing checklist down to the flaps. Engine start switches, continuous, speed brake, armed, landing gear down.
Bangladesh 118, turn left heading 245. Left heading 245, Bangladesh
Complete landing
118.
checklist, flaps 40, green light.
Bangladesh 389, contact Dhaka Tower 118.3.
118.3, Bangladesh 389. Dhaka Tower, Bangladesh 389, on final, 32.
Bangladesh 389, wind 061 degrees at 3 knots, cleared to land 32.
Cleared to land, 32, Bangladesh 389.
1,000.
Approaching. 3, 2.
Interesting approach. Big building right there. Big mall.
$500. $400. Approaching minimums. 300. Minimums.
Continue.
200.
It always likes to drift one way or the other, doesn't it?
100.
Dhaka Tower, Bangladesh 118, on final, 14.
30.
118, continue approach. Continue approach, Bangladesh 118. Bangladesh 389, when vacated contact ground 121.8.
When vacated contact ground 121.8 Bangladesh 389.
Alright, exit here at November 1.
Bangladesh Tower 18, wind 061 degrees at 3 knots, clear to land 14. Clear to land 14, Bangladesh Tower 118.
Dhaka ground, Bangladesh 389, runway vacated with November 1.
Bangladesh 389, taxi to 22 via November 1, November, Foxtrot.
Taxi to 22
Alright,
via
we're trying to
November
find
1,
charts.
November, Foxtrot, Bangladesh 389.
Our ground
Alright, where are we going? November 1, November, Foxtrot,
Cabin crew, please disarm doors.
22.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay seated until the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. Once that happens, we will start deboarding and you'll be able to leave the aircraft. Thank you.
APU on. Alright, going to ramp 22. Should be able to see the numbers on the ground. 16 right there. Not a lot of people in the gates, but I guess we're just gonna get a ramp. That's alright.
Dhaka ground, Bangladesh 118, runway vacated with Charlie. Bangladesh 118, taxi to 190 via Charlie. Taxi to 190 via Charlie, Bangladesh 118.
Behind whatever that is. Standing on the little stand there. Alright, parking brake set. Fuel cutoff, engines off, anti-collision light off.
Ground to cockpit. Go ahead. Hi, Captain. Microphone check, please. Microphone check is 5 out of 5. Roger. Hi, Captain. Would you mind turning off the taxi lights? They're a little bright for us down here. Roger.
Yeah, taxi lights are off. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Alright. Seatbelt signs off.
Cabin crew, the aircraft is secure. Please open the doors when ready and begin deboarding.
Ladies and gentlemen, your portable electronic devices.
Shutdown checklist, fuel pumps off, probe heat off, hydraulic panel set, flaps up, parking brake on, engine start lever is cut off, weather radar off.
Runway vacated with Charlie.
Alright, let's check out the flight in Valanta. Find it. There it is. Second person to arrive in Dhaka today. Interesting. Alright, so there's our flight out of Bangkok, up over Myanmar. And you can see kind of confused little, yeah, see it was, I don't know why it turned off that way, and then it came back to go to the final. It just kept going all the way in, then come out, then in. Got a little weird there. Alright, so landing rate -247, 927 miles, fuel burn just under 6,000 kilos. And I'll get you our actual flight time in the sim. It's gonna be block time of 2 hours and 46 minutes, and a flight time of 2 hours and 22 minutes today. Where are all the passengers? My GSX settings change again? Wouldn't surprise me. Stuff's always... Every few days, my whole computer just... All my passwords, saved passwords go away, all my settings go back to default. Yeah, there it is, boarding density. Why did it do that? I don't know. There they go. Now we got some passengers coming off the plane. Let's check out the world tour map. Everywhere we've been so far on this tour, and today, Bangladesh. Next flight, we're going to be flying up to Bhutan, right there, to Paro. I do need to do a practice run, so I'm not flying by the seat of my pants on that approach. I've done it in an X-plane, and we didn't successfully land. Missed the final turn just a little bit late. On that, like right over the runway, you have to make that turn right at the end. Alright, well, thanks for coming along on this flight. Hope you had a good one. Hope to see you future streams. And until then, happy flying.